Okay, my name's Hilmar Powell. I was in the United States Navy. I worked on a flight deck on a LPH. It's like a Gator freighter, about 2/3 the size, like the Kitty Hawk, just all helicopters. Carried a lot of Marines, and I don't know, since this thing has been going on, I've been thinking today just about the ocean, just the ocean in general. The ocean inherently is a very dangerous place anyway. I mean, the whole idea of getting in a boat and just cruising out there is kind of foolish anyway, but it's fun. I enjoyed being out at sea a lot. I enjoyed my job. I enjoyed the swim calls. I like Wog Day crossing the equator, all the different things that went on. But you know, things happen in there. You know, you go through some rough weather, and I like the rough weather. You know, went through typhoons and but you know, people get hurt, and people get hurt in the bay, Mission Bay, in a sailboat. You know, but I don't know. I had a good friend who his pregnant girlfriend sent him a Dear John letter. And he'd been up all night, and we're waiting for some helicopters to come in, and he backed into the rear rotor of a Huey, and it just blew his head completely apart. No. But we did another interview with some kids here from a high school, and they were talking to me, and I mentioned that, and they said, "Well, how do you deal with something like that?" And I said, because I don't know, I was kind of censoring myself with them either. But the real answer to that question, how you deal with it, was heroin. You know, you go and you hit for it, and you drink, and this makes everything kind of go away a little bit, but I don't know. Navy is a funny thing. It was if it weren't for the military, I would have loved it. I didn't like being in port, but I loved being at sea. You know, but like I said, we dealt with a lot of Marines. And Marines, there's a lot of fine Marines out there, but some of them just aren't right, man. And we're out cruising, and we've got to be somewhere where helicopters are coming. We've got to be there to meet them, to fuel them, or else they don't make it to wherever it is they're going. I don't care where they're going. But I'm walking across the hangar deck, and there's these 6 Marines over there by the #1 elevator. One of them strips down to his underwear and jumps off the boat. I see this chief, the V3 chief, and I tell him, "Chief, man, overboard." And he's like, I said, "Yeah, this guy just jumped off right over there." So he goes and he talks to these Marines. They each gave his buddy $100 to jump off the boat, thinking that it would be funny and whatever. But see, they don't understand. We can't go back after him. We can't send a helicopter after him. We can't send a whaleboat after him. We can't do nothing for him. All we can do is there's a ship trailing us, the Barbie, she's a frigate, and say, "Hey, we got a man overboard. She's got something to do, but she'll make one pass." I don't know how she found him, but she found him. But if she hadn't found him, he'd be dead. So anyways, that's my experience with Marines, and that's the Navy.